who gets pushed back into spawn by the Molotov. No kills yet. FURIA have the space, and they need the plant.
Here with one through the smoke. He's had a very rough go at it here at this major. But he's kick-started the pistol round off well. Hades back in the spawn. They look to pressure him here. They're both deep towards CT. Oh, good for the first, but Yuri, ooh, there's a lot of bodies around this corner. Yuri's trying to wrestle with them, and he's going to get out with the double. A 2v2 as Yuri has provided for FURIA. Serato getting run down, but is able to hold on. And he might look to finish this now. It's going to come down to Fallen in the clutch. Tap on the bomb, but there just isn't time for Kylar. Even as he taps out Fallen, he will not win the round. FURIA locking a pistol. See, this angle used a lot nowadays, and so something FURIA might be ready for, but it's getting past this AWP, and it's easier said than done. Serato fed to it. He wanted to go B early, but when you lose the point man like that, you don't get any ground after his death. You might look to call this off, and in doing so, that they try to wait for Art to get set up over at short, but he falls as well. This is a nice defense over towards B, put up from ENCE. Ouch. Now it is just Yuri left. In a real fighting force within FURIA. Expecting him to do much here. It might be wishful thinking. Good flash, and that will lock him out of it. Diha leaves him full blind. And
it's netted some good results. 3-1, a mishmash buy for ENCE. This flash is nice as well. Oh, no, it's not. He middle clicked it. And he still goes. That is, and Fallen even had another flash. That's just a misplay from Fallen there, miscomm, and everything going wrong, and he can't even hit the shot. Uh-oh, bombs back here as well. Fallen's got to be very cautious. That's a bit disastrous, because that flash would have wrecked him. How's Art here? How is he here?
Just don't mess this up.
No, the longer he holds this, he's getting his team to get set up at B, because he's just saying, guys, I have one of the B players. I have a free kill right now. He's not going to knife this in a... Oh, you mad, absolute mad lad. And now they're going to pop B. It's only Diha.
Glaive is scratching his head. He was there for so long. They will deal with Art. Diha trying to hold the line, but only good for the first. Bomb tumbles into the site as Fallen drops that over. He's looking to get involved on this AWP, but the shots miss. They sail past ENCE. Back in the market. Cello trying to take matters into his own hands. That's a team nade. This one is wild. ENCE have just TK'd into a 2v2, and that might be their undoing in the round. Goofy left up all alone, and this AWP is still peeking him, still fighting him, and they're going to swing him together to close it.
It felt like an overperformance. And Copenhagen may call it that.
I mean, as you say, right, that was the run in front of the home crowd, and for Glaive, he would love to be able to have a similar feeling here at the Copenhagen Major, but hasn't been materializing yet, even in this round after the pause, after keeping had a little bit of time to have a word with the boys. He tried to cook up some big ideas here. It's not started strong. Goofy has a chance to reclaim that lost man, and he will. So the 4v4 returns. As Goofy gets out of there unpunished. Furia slow it right down.
I mean, in a funny sense, Glaive isn't the only representative of that old Astralis era here in Copenhagen. Zip just arrived today in the Mal Sports camp as assistant coach or analyst. And, well, Glaive obviously the only active player who made it to this major, but this would be a sad way to go out on home soil. Art's in the sight, Goofy's under Bauk, he's in a lot of pressure, great grenade, lights them up, Fallen attempts to hunt this kill down, but it's down to the pistol instead, spamming, Goofy jumps on the ladder, and Fallen can't hit his shot. ENCE hold down.
We're in, levels it back out, and then continues to be a bit of a knight in shining armor under the palace.
Oh, nice start. It's been 5v4s for Fallen's or more so, but Hades finally, well, I say that second time he's found a opening pick. It wasn't.
Noise made over towards ramp. You feel like ENCE have got all the info they need to piece this one together. And Goofy once more, the guy who kind of tore that first round away from them getting involved. He's got more that he's got to do here. You've seen him multi-kill in this position. And this time he's got help from that AWP. Goofy just making steps, taunting Serato, who can't get this trade. If he goes wide, he's in the prying eyes of that orb. Yuri's nowhere to be found, and Goofy will shut down the point man out through ramp. Yuri's just been trapped in connector the whole damn round, and so he never even gets the ball rolling. That's a bit of an awkward one for FURIA.
Yeah, that felt a lot less how they've won their 5 rounds, right? It's been very grouped, execute style.
This time it's Kylar responsible for the Palace position. Good pair of hands for the job. Art attempts to go barreling through on the Mag-10, bit of a signature move for the man. It goes no further as Kylar and Goofy look to lock this in. Serato coming out a little later from Palace. It's good for the backstab, but Goofy, the one who has been the make or break for ENCE in defense of this A site, is still very much in the round. Knocked out now by Cello, and there's the response from the Hades Orb.
Smokes.
Got to try and get past him dry here. They look like they're going to...
Hades checks mid-timing, and they know that what this probably means is FURIA are just recommitting to Lade, hoping the AWP is no longer on the line. Hades is getting back to his position, but they found Diha just jumping out in CT. Caught for nothing. ENCE already had the info. Jump goes over the top. They might find this AWP as well. Oh, a centimeter too short. Hades gets out. He's waiting for Glaive's flank, but he falls as well. 15 seconds. Is the plant open? He gives it away, and they can plant safe.
1v1 now. Cello the one to beat. Glaive arriving just in time. Not able to deny the plant. He's got to win this one in the fight. 8 bullets in his M4. Every shot counts. Cello is trying to play for time right now. Hasn't had the spot in a while, doesn't know where Glaive could be, but on these jiggles, he'll come swinging. And Cello knocks Glaive out of the clutch.
And FURIA walking right up for a B split at the moment. Oh, perfect spray. Lots of damage on Art as well. This is uncomfortable now for FURIA, who have smoked off short like they don't want this, but that was their end goal. Oh my god, Yuri snuck in. They have no idea. The timing is perfection. Or is it?
Diha, that's mad. He's ready for the man in jungle. He deals with him on the 5-7. A huge pickup for Diha, who might have been a bit of a letdown in that last round. But he's looking to make up for it here and now. Gets out with a second, and that's where Hades strikes on the AWP.
Window felt perfect. Diha didn't even know what to be scared of, so he just walks right through that murder hole.
Yeah, something a bit more up-tempo on the tanks, running it down through mid. Kylar is trapped down in dark. This is a tasty 1v1 that they can look for, and they're going to group up, they're going to deal with him. So clean as Serato's brought down low, but still the advantage sides with FURIA. Space being taken.
Still needs multiple kills for this to be worth it. You're still arming your opponent. Glaive patient, Fallen crouches in. It's a bit of damage early on. They wait to trade. 2 will do for Glaive, but it's still opened up B. Only D here. He's been solid so far, though.
Going to get set up over towards the van just in time as well. They shouldn't be ready for this. When you've dealt with someone so deep in the apartments, you're not sure that this van player would exist. But Diha's only good to get out with 1. FURIA still keep it low and slow, but this is giving time to Hades to rotate over on the AWP. Plant only just coming through now. Bomb has been planted. Yuri and Art had a tiny bit of time to get set up here. Art plays it from within the site. Yuri waiting to play around this bomb in the apartments. AWP is bearing down on them. They don't know about it yet, but this flash coming out is going to give up where both players are. And Yuri and Art make it look easy. They'll keep that lead in FURIA's favor. They don't let this be a tie game.
FURIA are playing for the clutch up, and they've even missed the smoke. That's a bit of a disaster. Doesn't look like it'll be a huge punish. No one's on the stairwell, but Art has found a 5v4. That's a beautiful beginning for FURIA.
Yeah, now they just completely, give up the site. They kind of let ENCE have it. No need to hang around and give up a chance for the trade. Art waits for everyone else to move around and join him, and they're all going to be retaking with this flash through CT. Tees them up for the opener. Dink on a Fallen. It's from a teammate, but he still propels himself in at the front of the herd. Goofy and Glaive respond, the two Gs, and Goofy, one more from him. Onto the dualies now as the clutch opens up. And ENCE might have something in this after all. Up close is Cello. And Goofy doesn't react in time. Even Cello looks surprised at that one there.
Nothing surprising here, but they've got to make it work or they are down in the dumps.
Not the start you wanted either. Through the smoke, Glaive is dinked. Yuri controls the spray and gets out of there. FURIA are in a really good spot all of a sudden. Glaive's 1 health from the start of the round. Hasn't even seen the opponents yet.
The AK gone.
All the big ticket items lost in mid. Sunk to the floor. ENCE left with nothing but this B play.
Yuri just needs contact and Cello will, without a doubt, take a kill here. Maybe both. They're only Mac 10s jumping in. It's a little awkward, but he saves it. The molly spreads, he swings, and Goofy's in the sight, but he needs Glaive support desperately. Bombing apartments, 1 health. Dangerous for the Dane. Yuri hides out at the back of the site. Serato has his cover. Doesn't need to move. They're going to try hunt him down. Nice chase. Goofy finds it. He can't escape without taking a dink from Glaive, but that bomb might go down after all. Glaive's walking back, however. Checking for a flank that doesn't exist. Goofy now needs to buy time.
Is he just fully rerouting on this? It feels like it. 1 HP on Glaive, so he's kind of saying, all right, Goofy, I just need you to do all you can. If you can knock out one of these players, you can tee me up for something here.
They've got to push in, because if they don't, they can't spend too much time. As the bomb goes down, they'll realize it's A. You assume the spam is perfect. And the question is, how long does it take to realize? They don't hear the plant noise. This should be very clear to FURIA. No excuses here.
There should be no way he wins this. Absolutely no way. He's already basically dead. They don't know where he is yet. Art goes chasing, doesn't check deep. Doesn't check deep.
They don't know.
Glaive with the backstab. 1 point of health, and he's got them off the bomb. Oh, Captain Copenhagen, take a bow. Glaive with 1 HP. Locks in that round for ENCE. That is daylight robbery.
That should never happen, but who else to do it?
And his home country's major for as long as he can. Now a bit of faith instilled in ENCE. They're believing. They try to move in with a fast B play, but not good results out of the gate. Serato wants revenge, and he wants it swiftly. Run out by Hades. Glaive and Goofy trying to make this happen. It's the 2 from that last round left in it, and Glaive has taken this personally. Tapped out from Cello. 1 left to find, and 2 bullets in Cello's 5-7. And around, immediate dink, and now he's in with a real chance. Time to get the reload off. Goofy's problems just beginning as Cello repositions over at bench. Goofy trying to stand tall like Glaive did in that last round, and he has been whittled down more and more by this 5-7. Cello just can't lock it in, and so it's Goofy to hold strong. Whittled down so low, and that is now back-to-back.
Yuri, because he doesn't have cover because of the smoke, he has to turn back. It's all on Cello right now. Back of the site, he's stuck alone. Yuri's blinded out by these flashes, but the Mac 10 can't get any space. Hades with a scope, but not the traditional one, and they're not giving him anything from short. Hiding out in the smokes. Cello pokes his head round. He's cutting them down 1 by 1. 5 on 2. There's no getting out of this one, ENCE.
Yeah, with just 1 man here, you thought he was on the ropes, but really he's on the strings, man. It's all Cello, 3 in the round. And buying time for these rotates to arrive. FURIA are here with force. ENCE sent packing, and it's Cello to do it to him.
Not the stage. Not even close.
Very weak buy for ENCE here, man. They needed something to open this up, to kind of kickstart them into the round, and it's not happened in middle. Instead, they're left with the A play, Fallen blind, but still going to catch Hades on the cross. Oh, and another from Fallen. You love to see that as they run down the remaining ENCE players. FURIA take a much-needed 5 alive round, and that's now 2 rounds back-to-back where they've built up some money.
Eyes in the sky. Fallen won't see them come up cat. He's too focused on ramp. It's all on Yuri.
Lot to do, but Yuri's often the man to get it done. He's even got support moving over. Yuri lines them up. Art moves in, but it's trades back and forth.
Wow.
Suddenly, Keserato comes through. And like a raging wind, he has knocked ENCE down and out of middle. It's just Diha left in this now. 1v3, 30 seconds left. This is not a round that he is supposed to win, ever. With the bomb out in the open, with Keserato's watchful eye on it, there's no comeback for Diha in this 1v3. Keserato nailed everyone down in mid. He's in the spot to do so. CT Smoke arrives a little late, but it's a dink on a Fallen instead. The first to strike is Art through that smoke.
Okay.
Kylar with one back, smoke blowing open, and that lines up Keserato for a freebie.
So low.
Pistol's trying to take some space away. Kylar attempting the pressure, but Cello watches on with that second AWP. And now it's just Diha and Hades. The gun's the wrong way around. Diha with the scope, Hades on the rifle, trying to cook up a 2v4 to keep ENCE in this game. FURIA are slow. The unsteadiness is creeping in for ENCE. The paranoia, the uncertainty, it's all there. And it forces that shot out of Diha. It's unraveling now. And there's Art with the killing blow. FURIA pick up the win. They recover from those back-to-back clutch rounds. They brush them off and they don't let it touch them here on Mirage.
But at the end of the day, if they're not going to make it through the opening stage, they certainly weren't going to make it through the elimination stage. So it's do up or shut up right now for ENCE in this must-win map to stay alive. Fight in middle for many players on both sides, and the Brazilians come out on top. 4 strong in mid, and they find 3 kills instantly.
Oh, a really rough way for this one to open. It's only Kylar left. They're going to go back and check for him. They've spotted him now, and they just look to keep this aggression, swinging him together. They've got him boxed in over at Donut, and they'll finish the job there and then.
FURIA, they had something to play for starting 0-2 down for the BO3 sweep. This round looks easy. They're melting ENCE.
Yuri cooking up the Brazilian barbecue, man. He lights them up with the fire down towards ramp. And ENCE never even get to make a dent. This was a forced buy. They were all in on this round, and it's ended by util over towards ramp. Looking like they're going to couple it up with a lane take as well. This is a nice way to open up this first rifle round. They own mid, they own lane, and Art owns Goofy, and Kylar knocks them out of middle early with the MP9 spam. And out of all
they had nothing to lose. And even though ENCE tried to punish that by nading the mid-smoke and popping out, well, they're getting punished right back. Orb with a re-peek, easy pickings for Fallen, and he has been playing great today. Does feel like player to player, FURIA have that firepower in this matchup, and we haven't seen ENCE match it yet. Hades finishes Art on the A side, but Fallen's got his retreat locked out.
Ooh, one more, but Cello there ready to trade, so...
Man with the brain is at the front line right now, and Yuri's getting flashed in, but that flash blinded him. Fallen's even gone through and back to the mid side, covering Art. This is a little uncomfortable for FURIA, even though it's by their own doing. Aggressive at heaven. ENCE are ready to fight. They're ready for a response. Fallen's Orb is the perfect solution, but he's aiming in the wrong place. And Diha nails the headshot. 5v3 now. No excuses for ENCE. They need this round.
Art should be dead here. That smoke in bottom mid is long since faded, and he exists on this tiny little island that gets pincered by Goofy. 5v2.
Easy.
FURIA might look to group here, and in doing so, they would send both players over towards B. That is currently where ENCE are leaning. That's where the bomb is. They also have a player out in A. Cello here alone was the star Mirage, but wrapped on by Diha. Back to middle again. Good nades between Art and Serato to snuff this one out, but Art tries to take it one step further, and it's that greed that gets the better of him there. Dolan also fed to Goofy on a tear in middle. They're going to try funnel even more players at him, but they arrive just too late. Goofy's got all this room now. Posted back in the donut, a big round from Goofy. Will Cello have his number? Not clearing the back of the donut. The timing's weird, the plant denied. Goofy will make up for it with the fourth. Yuri temporarily has a 1v1 available right here, right now. And so for Goofy, it's put up or shut up. It's ace or nothing. Yuri through Temple, bomb at his feet. And Goofy has to nail the first shot he's given. He doesn't have the health to sustain a gunfight. Four in the round, but that's all he gets as Yuri picks up the 1v2. No one from FURIA has pushed down the ramp. They do know that Cello was hanging around over towards long, and they've dealt with him now. Yorpa Hades just holding this line, and Yuri, if he tries to back up, if he tries to change position, he will get fed to that AWP.
Nice smoke. It's going to buy time. They've actually got 3B as well.
Yeah, still for FURIA, you're left with this feeling that you're on a bit of a timer. You can't keep 3B forever. If ENCE were to go A, you lose the round. So they try to take some space, and in doing so, they walk right into Diha.
They know now.
Yuri really wanted that trade, really wanted a chance at dealing with Diha back in Jag, and he will lock in the kill at least. 30 seconds, you still have Goofy. Over towards main.
Is this going to be a super late A play? Like, get the smokes in, then Goofy activates. This is so delayed. 24 seconds. The bomb is going T-spawn. There is no room for error. If Serato can survive, if he can block this play, he can win the round. But Goofy is here to silence him with a backstab. He's starting to run. They're getting desperate, but they will have the kill on the plate. The bomb's coming through. 10 seconds. Yuri, one kill will do it, but he misses his shot. And Goofy once again stands up. The cover is perfect. The timing is so close, but it's still around for ENCE. FURIA could be a mid, they could be in donut, and Serato blocked it with molly smoke. So he almost caused problems there.
This is at least one, but it could be so much more than that. And he just holds the shot. He can't hold it forever.
He tells his team, go B. This is a guaranteed setup right now. They're just grouping B with a mid lug. He's killed the lug. Now he knows where everyone is.
And he even goes on to take it one step further. Serato and his ability to walk through the fire, through the flames, looks to deliver FURIA salvation in a 7th. Diha dead on the cross-in, and it's only Hades left.
Oh, they'll be.
He had like fire above him. I don't understand how he's not burning there.
It's not global offensive, I'll tell you that.
Oh, hang on. Serato now will run away.
Oh my goodness.
The timing on that is brutal.
That's a round.
Oh, right place, right time, but it just looks away as the exec comes in. The bomb's still milling around down at the bottom of the mid, and that's nearly the lineup for Serato that could have sent FURIA back in for this round.
Yeah. That's just disastrous. I don't know why he moves. That we have so much space at B, we could execute at a moment's notice. Meanwhile, they're just amassing in A main. Shadow helps Cello save. As long as he doesn't swing.
Tries his hand at the opener. Cello, his life is being made very uncomfortable. They forced him into this corner. They should know that he's here, but no one's looking. Gets out with a double kill. And that repels the B play. Suddenly you're left hoping that someone overextends, someone feeds this AWP in at ramp. Goofy's calling, I'm all the way through A. I am in the back line right now, but everyone else is falling like flies.
It's a bomb.
Goofy can't do this alone. And even as he gets the drop on one man.
Wait a sec.
Oh, no. Gives one away. Hades gets him with his back turned, and now Goofy's moving back over to join up with the AWP. ENCE aren't out of the round yet, not by a long shot. Yuri waits back in cave, overran, overwhelmed. It's only Serato left. Usually the player over towards Donut, and that's where Goofy came from. So what's the call here for ENCE? Do they play off the tendencies, or do they follow through with this B play? And walking it up the ramp, Serato, right place, gonna have a chance at the 1v1. But Goofy annihilates him on the swing. And these A-lurks from Goofy have been so valuable to the ENCE squad. Had loads of util. For a fast B-pop, and Hades deleted his cello. Opens up, glorious double kill off of the Glock. That should already be the round done.
Yeah.
That's the save call coming in for ENCE. Glaive is saying, I'm on a big backstab, I'm on a big wrap round, but unless he cooks up a kill right here, right now, they can't justify going for this. Okay, Serato out on a bit of an island, will get dropped.
But nothing to lose in trying.
Glaive keeping the pressure on. Teammate in now behind him, Fallen holding on a wrap, and he'll rein them in, him and Cello.
Oh my god. There is no sanctuary on this map. There is no safety for Diha. Dead as a doorknob, 8-5. FURIA find it yet again. But this may be where their story ends. Oh. Okay, of course Shallow recovers that. And it goes from bad to worse.
Glaive's not really a guy you associate too much as being one to crumble under the pressure, but I don't know, I feel like something's changed here on this second map. He certainly had his moments on Mirage. He had that big clutch round here. He's looked out of it. Seemingly never a good time on home soil. Poles are desperately trying to recover this round. Trying to do right by their captain. And they've been able to get it to a 4v3 at least. Down the corner they go. They keep this aggression moving down the ramp. And FURIA were not ready for it all over again, just up in their face.
I like the backup as well. Just play it together, play it in the bomb sites. 4-on-2, the time is ticking. They re-aggress elsewhere, and the pressure is on FURIA. There's no way to save this round, you'd like to think. Hades finds another. It's only Serato in his absence.
Counter-terrorists win.
It's scary because they got through the util at top mid, but Argo's blinding through the smoke before anyone's ready to help him out. Shadow has a smoke down, but he wasn't anywhere close enough. That's right on the money. Kyler trades through the smoke. Serato had no business winning that fight. 3-on-3.
3 players that deep through main. You anticipate it was going to be the A play. It was the bomb spotted. But this is a nice reposition, more mid-round grouping out of ENCE, and it's looking to serve them well. Hades and Goofy, a killer piece, and just a lonely Serato to be cut down over in middle. For FURIA, fast in towards main. Diha lobbing in util, really softens them up, and he even opens with that kill on a Fallen. Can't keep the good times rolling in, but buys a bit more time for Kylar to get set up inside of the site.
Almost.
He won't escape. No good deed going unpunished here in the A play.
Glaive is so far forward with the spam from CT. I'd love to just have seen him get activated there. No one was even considering it.
He's 4-13. I don't think he's feeling that confidence to go for that right now. He's just going to hang out in the temple.
Yeah. I mean, if you're a bit quiet here, there's still doubt about it. ENCE have a third player of B who now needs to hurry that rotation. Bomb stuck. They don't have Donut though. It's not like FURIA are super comfortable, and that will make it worse. Glaive comes swinging before any of his team.
Yeah, that one's a little odd. If he wasn't willing to go for it earlier in the round, to go for it then seems crazy when you still have Hades so far removed, so far away. Can Goofy be that hero again? Doing all he can to bring ENCE back into the fold. Art, low on health, has to clutch this up, but he can't get away. And so ENCE will tie this up. They pull through in spite of Glaive giving away that advantage in the retake.
Glaive's up in main. Diha's jiggling mid. That enforces a triple B hold. Oh, Serato. Bad to worse. Feels like Glaive can't catch a break.
But I mean, this has been one of these maps where Glaive's not played into it. ENCE are doing this for Glaive. They want to try and bring him back into the picture, and they want to show they've got his back through and through. Serato double kill to open. Oh, extends that lead, that advantage in this one. Kylar's dead as Art, million-mile-an-hour peak. Nails him on that swing.
Wow.
And Hades left far too far away. have any say in how this one goes down. FURIA from nowhere in a round where they had 2 rifles to fall back on have secured double digits.
Yeah, even though K-Serata got 2 kills, ENCE didn't budge. They didn't move a muscle. So FURIA still walking into B felt pretty worrying there. Like, ENCE still had a chance, but not with Art hitting shots like that. Fantastic peek onto Kylar, and Hades will not survive the night.
There's no backup plan for FURIA. This one has to work over at this B site. Art leads the way. Goofy, blind, run out by the MAC-10, will get shut down. Follow up from Cello, and this one's starting to come undone. Glaive with the reply, with support from Kylar. Glaive, who sat bottom of the board with an MP9 in a corner, has somehow flipped the script on this round. The man they forgot about, the one angle that went unchecked. And it might be the one that takes it away, unless K-Serata can stake his claim here and now. Glaive's the one to get past. Glaive the man to beat. Hades moves in on the K-Serata! Destroys their dreams here and now!
Can they finish ENCE? Can they kick them while they're down? Yuri looks towards B. The entry comes to him. Goofy, the top performer, removed immediately, and it's scramble. It's a panic, but it's also a gamble. ENCE don't know. The A site's open.
And just like that, with that rotate from Hades, with that kill coming through, that looks to be the beginning of the end here. ENCE are scrambling bodies around. They're flustered. They feel like this got away from them the moment that clutch did. And now it's all coming undone. Art and Fallen set up, back in Temple, ready to lock this one down, ready to send ENCE packing. After Denmark robbed FURIA at their home major, Brazil bites back twice as hard in Copenhagen.